Geelong in district football, the greatest league of all.
Well, Rusty, 150 game player, but now the title captain goes next to your name. How does that feel? A big pre-season announcement.
No, it's an honour, to be honest. Committee voted, player voted, so yeah, I couldn't be happier. I'm happy to lead the club and hopefully we'll have a good year.
Sharing duties with Justin de Blasio. You both polled well in different awards last year. How's your partnership strengthened in the last couple of weeks?
No, we've become closer to 100% over the last couple of weeks, but Gutty's a great guy and I couldn't be happier sharing it with him, to be honest with you.
Yep. We've asked a few of the players around the clubs as to new recruits. Who was there to look forward to at the Hawks Nest?
So we've got a bloke called Michael Best, who's come down from Essendon Districts League, so he'll be one to definitely keep an eye on. I think he'll be very handy for us.
Yep. And one last prediction from you. Who is the team to beat in 2017?
At the moment, I don't think you can go past Balpost Hill, can you, really? I think Bannockburn are going to be strong again, especially with their recruits, and they've had a pretty big pre-season as well, so probably them two, but Balpost Hill just ahead, I reckon.
Thanks for this quick chat. I know you're busting to do some pre-season laps, so we'll let you do them now.
Perfect, mate. Thank you very much.
Mark, I believe this is now season number 4 at the Hawks Nest. Can you compare this with recent ones since you took over?
In terms of... Oh, yeah, look, we're just a club that's just been developing year by year. Even though we've played off in 3 prelims now, we still think that each year that we have improved, and we're expecting some more improvement again this year.
Yep. The practice matches, I think, just from the memory, Glenroy was one of your opponents. Or what did you get out of them, and new recruits that starred that those at home might not know about?
Yeah, we've had our first practice match was an intra-club practice match amongst ourselves, which went pretty well. Then we played Glenroy, who were a really physically strong side and well-credentialed side from the Essendon District Football League. They jumped us by 4 goals at the start of the game, and that's what the margin was in the end. So I was really happy with the way the boys went. We seemed to, because it was a really intense. It was basically our first practice match in terms of playing another club. So I was really happy with the intensity that the players were able to stand up to with sort of a limited preparation at that stage.
I know you don't like to specialise on the individuals, but we're hearing a lot about this recruit Best from the Eastern Football League. How would you describe him if you haven't seen him before?
Oh, look, he's a midfielder type halfback player. He's fairly well built, got a really good tank. Lots of running ability, hits the ball hard, and he's got some good skills. He's a pretty good player. Look, he played for Roeville, played every senior game at Roeville, and they're in the Eastern Football League, which is, if not the best, the second best league in Metro. So it sort of speaks for itself that he's a quality player.
On the individuals, you got 2 new co-captains. Explain that process. Was there a long meeting? Was there a player vote? How did it happen?
Well, first of all, Dean Muir is now located in Queensland, but will still be playing for Inverleigh, so it made it difficult for him to retain the captaincy. Otherwise, if he was still in around Geelong, he would have still been the captain. So it was just a process. I just evaluated the players and measured their commitment levels through pre-season, and there was 2 players that clearly stood out, and that was Justin de Blasio and Ryan Garrard that stood out and really committed, and they're doing a really terrific job at the moment.
They're going to be making the start of their captain's journey against East Geelong here in round 1. We look forward to your first month. But one thing I've asked Brad Martin, and I'm going to ask Peter Riccardi later this evening, could you please predict the top 3 for the senior season?
Top 3 clubs? I think it'll be the same 3 as last year.
In that order?
No.
You've heard it first here, folks. Mark, thanks very much for joining us. I like asking that question.
No worries. Good on you.
With one new co-captain comes the other one. Justin, tell us what it's like in the playing group this pre-season. What's the vibe like now that you're in charge practically?
It's pretty exciting this year. We've got a couple of new recruits in Reezy, Bowie, Bestie as well. So it's a pretty exciting time down at Inverleigh at the moment.
I asked Rusty about some of the recruits, but in terms of players that have remained at the club, because I believe you were one of 7 Team of the Year members from the Hawks, some of them, how are their form going into 2017?
Yeah, we've had a pretty big pre-season, so we're all looking pretty good, all looking pretty fit at the moment. So yeah, everyone's feeling good. It's only early, so we'll just see how the bodies hold up, and then go from there.
East Geelong first round, then Bannockburn around the corner. Do you have a favourite opponent that you like to tussle with in the GDFL?
I think Bannockburn. I think the Anzac Day clash. It's a pretty big day, a lot of crowd. So it's pretty exciting come Anzac Day. I reckon that's the best one.
Yeah. We're actually going to film with them tonight, so we'll ask them the same question. But who's the best matchup when these two country towns? Because you've got the Anzac Day rival. Is there a player from each side that always loves to go at it at the first bounce?
No, I think all 22 pretty hard at it, and it's a pretty tough game. I hate playing over there at Bannockburn on their day, but it's not bad playing here with our supporters. So, yeah, like I said, it's pretty exciting. So.
Yeah. Well, thanks heaps for joining us. You and Rusty have got big shoes to fill in Dean Muir, but you know what? You're going to do all right. Best of luck against East.
Alex. Thank you.